ninth way to get screwed by your ex-wife and her divorce attorney, and even yours, a year after you get divorced. Now, you know that I have to change the names, sometimes the states, sometimes some of the details to protect the innocent, and because 3 or 4 of the people that see this or think that I'm talking directly about them, but I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about somebody else. But here's a situation. Here's how to get screwed. I had a friend that got divorced over a year ago and called me and said that his credit score, he got a tag notice that his credit score dropped 87 points. I'm like, well, what in the world happened? And the problem was, we had approved him. He's thinking about buying a house coming up. He's been renting a place, thinking about buying a place, and his credit score dropped 87 points. And he said, well, here's what happened. When we got divorced, they had bought their son a Ford Raptor. You know how much that cost, guys? I mean, we're talking baller stuff for a teenager. And I think they're in Alabama. So anyway, bought him a Raptor. And they had, in the divorce decree, it stated that they had to make the payment on that Raptor until I don't know if he was 18 or whatever. So what they were doing was, he was paying his half of the payment and she was paying her half. Well, all of a sudden, a year later, she decided not to, because she had already bought her new Land Rover with all the money she got out of the divorce, and already bought a house with the money she got out of the divorce. So she didn't care about it. So she stopped making the payment. The problem was, the payment was being sent to her house. So he didn't know about it till about 3 months later, when he got tracked down and found out about it. So nothing in the divorce decree stated anything related to this vehicle. It just said they were both supposed to pay it, which is an absolute disaster mistake. When you get divorced, or you're in the process, or you're just about to get done, you shut everything down immediately because of this exact thing. She stopped making the payments. His score completely tanked. Did she do it strategically? Did she do it intentionally to jack him like nobody's business? Maybe, maybe not. But here's the thing. If he goes back and says, oh, well, I'll take her back to court. She's in contempt. She's blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's really great. Are you going to pay your attorney $500 an hour plus their paralegal $375 an hour? Try to go back to court. And then what's going to happen is she'll make the payment 2 weeks later. But your score is already tanked. And if I go in and do a loan for you now, when your interest rate is hypothetically a half a point higher on your loan because of what just happened, do you know how much money that could cost you over a 30-year window? It's going to jack you like nobody's business. So if you ever are co-signed on any item whatsoever and you go through a divorce, once again, this is why I say divorce attorneys, they may know how to do a divorce, but they don't know jack squat about handling finances and about handling payments and what should be done. It was not addressed, and it should have been, and it should have been a timeline. So it's like buying a house and you close. Once you close, all bets are off. Good luck after the fact. Now, the flip side is buying a son a Ford Raptor in high school. Are you out of your mind? I'm in my 1995 Chevrolet Z71, and I'll just tell you, when that kid can't get up and make his own bed, the kid sits around and plays video games, and mom or dad are making a payment on a Raptor, there's other problems there as well. He didn't want to do it. She did. Whole nother layer of issues there, probably why they ended up getting divorced. But if you have any questions on anything like this whatsoever, reach out and let me know. Once again, this is a niche of my business that it's not something I wanted to get into, but I kind of fell into this. And if you're in the process of getting a divorce, have gone through a divorce, or think it's coming down the pike, you need some very, very early pre-planning. And I assure you, do not take your divorce attorney's word for it. They don't know anything about this side of the industry. I'm Alan Christian out of Roswell, Georgia. If I can help you, let me know. Have a great day.
It's a wedding. We're having a wedding. Everybody is attending. You are the light of my life. You are the reason I survive. You are the one who makes me smile. You are the only one. You're my sweetest addiction. You're my strongest inspiration. And I love you. It's true. There's no mountain I could not climb as long as you are mine. And I thank you for for being